Alright guys, I just gotta show you one thing to get your hopes up. Because you know how I do. Hopefully this is the real deal like it looks. But anything's possible, so just have faith either way. But here's what I want to show you. So this is AMC. If we look at AMC, basically it squoze back in January. And it went from $2.91 to $20 in 3 days, 3 trading days. If you look at this, the volume, not too much, and then it picks up, goes way high, and then drops way down on the 298 day, which is like one of our lowest days. Not much change from the day before. And then the very next day, it's up, what is that, 40% on a ton of volume, and then up more on a ton of volume, up more on a ton of volume, and then boom, on a massive volume of $1.22 billion, it went from $5 to $20 in a single day. Then they started their dilution war. I mean, they've been doing the dilution war for a year at this point, but they doubled down on their dilution war, and for a couple months we played between $8 and $8 and $14. And then right about here, if we look at the volume again, we run into the same thing. So the volume, just not much, not much. Super low volume. Super low. Then the volume starts picking up, but the price hasn't picked up. So this is like MULN. When we got the 2 billion shares traded, our price did go up, but not nearly as much as we thought it was going to. And then it comes all the way back down after the volume spikes, comes all the way back down to 53 million shares. And then boom, explodes again. And when it does this time, it goes from $12 all the way to $72. Damn. And so, if we, that's AMC right there. Now I want to show you GameStop. So GameStop, we have if we look at GameStop, we know that they had a couple squeezes, one in January and one in February. Let's go see what happened on the volume in those days. So we went from all the way of a low of $4.31 maybe in 2 weeks to a high of, oh, okay, so this is counting the reverse split, so it only says a high of 103. So it was actually 438. And so the low was probably like $12, $15 or something back in January, not counting the reverse split. But the point is, if we go look at our lowest price, looking like 330, and then we look at the volume, so look at this. We have a low volume here, but then we have the volume start picking up again, and then we have a higher volume and the price still not moving too much, and then a super low volume, the price didn't move at all, and then the next day it goes up 40%, and then the next day it continues to go up, the next day it continues to go up all the way until it starts, oh, so 120 looks like the high after the reverse split. So I think there's a 4-to-1 reverse split. That makes sense. And then if we look at the February numbers, which is right here, February, it'd be 24 and 25 is when it squoze. And if we look at the volume, volume picks up, volume picks up, volume drops off. Price goes down when the volume drops off. And then boom, volume comes back huge the next day. And the price goes up over 100%, I mean almost 100%, over 100%. And then up again over 100% the next day as well. and then it goes down, has some volatility, and then boom, skyrockets back up. And so obviously no stocks are the same. Everyone likes to say they rhyme, but they don't match. And what I'm getting at is, if we look at MULN now, so the best way to find these charts is to come here and just say the stock that you want. MULN historical stock price. And then you just click on the Yahoo, which is always like the first one to come up. And if we just look at the recent volume, what did we do? Crazy high volume, starts to go down, picks back up, starts to go down, drops off dramatically, and then today dropping off even more. Like, people, if you can't see what I'm saying right now, it's okay. I'm still coming to save you. You don't need the money. The money's really not important. Everyone's thinking this is about money, but this is about the freedom that comes with exposing the corruption of the money. And that's all this is. I mean, will it make the next couple months easier, happier, more vacation, more food, all those good things? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just lose it all again. I don't really care. I mean, I do want to give my girl some money, but outside of that, like, I just want the freedom. The data is the way. Listen to the data. Data says we squeeze tomorrow. Maybe today, end of day today. But probably tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then Thursday. If not Thursday, then definitely Friday. And if not Friday, you know what's happening on MULN Monday.